Buongiorno. Buonasera e benvenuti amici. Welcome my friends. My name is Vincenzo and welcome to my channel, Fountain Pen Therapy. Well, it's Labor Day here in Montreal, Canada, and I'm enjoying my pens. As usual, it's therapy. Before a big week coming up, I figured I'd take the weekend, play some golf, and enjoy my pen reviews. I've got another pen review for you folks, and this time we're going to go back to one of my first pens, if you will. Kind of forgotten about them, and that's Twsbi. You know, they come up with some really fine writing instruments, and I must say I've neglected them. And then, I was internet surfing, and there it was, the indigo blue with bronze trimmings. It looked gorgeous. It's even nicer live, so please stay tuned and for my detailed review. Welcome back. We're going to start with a very brief unboxing. Beautiful box. Nothing elaborate, okay? It's that very popular plastic boxing that inexpensive but does the trick. In other words, it protects the pen while in transport, and it contains all the information that it needs to contain. Now, what have we got here? We've got a manual which kind of depicts a little bit how to fill that piston filler. Very nice instructions, and nothing that no one or that anybody cannot figure out, put it this way. Okay, that's the Echo, and there it is. That's the pen. It comes with some grease. It comes with a wrench so you can open it up and clean it up if you need to. Gives you instructions on how to work that wrench. Very nice. I must say, I kind of forgotten about this Twsbi. I haven't been using them lately. You get caught up with all kinds of other pens, including, some Chinese pens. Other Chinese pens are cheaper models, and then we forget, like, this is a staple, especially, I would say, it's probably one of the first pens I owned were Twsbi pens, and they are excellent for beginners. But you know what? They're not only for beginners; they're also for expert or more knowledgeable or fountain pen collectors. Why not? Look at this; it's a good size. Let's start looking on the outer shell. Very nice clip, very functional. It's got that beautiful bronze trimming. We've got the center band with Twsbi written all over it, and it's the Echo. Let me just close up. Echo bronze, made in Taiwan. Then you got the little ring here, a bronze ring there. We've got the very nice logo, the Twsbi logo on one of the finials, flat. It's a five-sided, faceted cap. Same thing for the back finial. There you have it. That's the outside of the pen. Very crystal acrylic center barrel, if you will, where you see that very nice piston filler at work. It works very fine, very nicely. Thank you very much. Nicely greased. So that's the outside of the pen. There you go. So let's see how many turns to open this thing up. One turn. Wow. People, congratulations for one turn. There's that nib. I chose, it's a bronzed gold bit nib, so it's just beautiful. I couldn't pass that up. And it's sorry, it's not focusing properly. Here we go. It's a Twsbi 1.1 stub, and their stubs typically, I'm having trouble focusing it. There we go. Typically are italic in nature, but we'll see what that writing sample gives in just a few minutes. Very nice. I think some of the Twsbi pens have been known to crack. I own several of them. I've never experienced any cracks. Maybe it's just the way I've handled them in the past. But you know what? They're very smooth. Look at that piston filler fill up. You can put in there quite a bit of ink. It is very, very comfortable in the hand. There's a little bit of a step down there, a little smallish for my fingers, but very nice. A nice size, so light. Does it post? Yes, folks, it posts very comfortably, and maybe gives it a little bit of weight that some of you might be looking for. So very nice. I think it's a very, very nice pen. And you know what? I'm going to be using it, enjoying it, because I kind of neglected you, Twsbi. So here we go. That's the outside. Isn't that nice? I think it is, especially that bronze on that indigo blue. Just gorgeous. Now, what are we going to do next is we'll do some size comparisons. And here we go. Let's get right into it. Let me just place my newly acquired Echo. Okay, and here we're comparing it to the 2020 anniversary pen BBS. That's that magnetic, and I forget the number, a magnetic filler, if you will. It functions not by turning, but by a magnet. Then I have this is my pen BBS 355. This is a Twsbi, is it the AL5R? It's a Diamond 580, so this is the Diamond 580 in that teal blue. This is the Twsbi Go, as you can see, and this is my pen BBS 456. So it is a little smaller than most of the pens, bigger than the Go, and but smaller than the Twsbi Diamond. But I would say it has bigger, a nicer girth, if you will, at least for me anyway. I prefer a thicker and bigger pen. So there you have it. Just a few seconds, we'll come back unposted. Okay, so this is the unposted or uncapped size comparison. You can see that it rivals the other pens. It is perhaps a little slightly smaller, but I think the size comparison shows that once it's uncapped and not posted, it's similar in size as most of the other pens that you have that I'm comparing it with. We'll be right back and show you a comparison with posted. Okay, so we're back, and that's the posted comparison. As you can see, it takes on a smaller length when posting. It does post very comfortable though, and you can see it rivals my 456, much bigger than my Go, but is slightly smaller than the Diamond Diamond 580, my 355, and my Anniversary 2020 pen BBS. So there you have the size comparison. We'll fill up this pen and we'll take a look how it writes, and stay tuned for my writing sample. Okay, we're back with the ink. First of all, the ink is going to be Santorini pen BBS, very nice blue ink. I didn't check the swatches, but I just, in my own mind, I thought it would fit nicely this indigo blue. We'll see if it does, and if not, it's still blue, so it should do the trick. It's not a shimmering ink, so we will fill it up. Just get a rag here ready, and we'll see how this this piston filler works. It should work really nicely. There we go. That's one. Typically, I like to go up and down more than twice, and I stop at 3, and then at 3 I figure, you know, the whole nib unit is well lubricated. There you go. It's got a nice fill, very nice fill. So we've inked that up, and we'll now get my journal out. The journal that I'll be using today is, again, Tomoe River, but it's this notebook from Sake TP. Very nice. It's white A5 grid paper. So let's take a look at what this pen can do for us. Here we go. Let me just close up as much as I can here so you can take a better look at this writing sample. This is right out of the box. I've not tested this pen at all. You saw me ink it. We're going to right into it. So this is the Twsbi. Very nice, I can tell you right now. Twsbi. Whoa, a little bit of extra ink. I hope that's not baby's bottom. Okay, Twsbi Echo. No H. Echo Indigo with bronze trimming. The nib is a Twsbi stub 1.1, and typically the stubs from Twsbi are slightly italic as opposed to cursive, but I've got to tell you, there's absolutely no scratching here. It's a gusher though. I can tell you it's a gusher to the point where here I thought I was getting baby's bottom, but no, it's fine. It's just some excess ink when I filled it. In terms of consistency, more than ample consistency. This is a real gusher, I could tell you. Very nice. I'd forgotten how these pens write. Very consistent. Smooth as butter for an italic. I mean, I have no feedback whatsoever. Very, very nice. So this is very wet. It is very smooth. And it is most constant. Very, very nice. Right? Look at that. And that Santorini Pen BBS ink, as I suspected, just fits in very nicely. So let's go immediately to my rating. Okay, well, in terms of design, I think the Echo has a very original design. Very, very nice. And that blue and bronze combination is just beautiful. I'm going to give this pen a 10 on 10. Lots of applause. Twsbi, very well done. Build quality. Well, I think these Twsbi pens, despite what some critics say, some cracking issues, I've never had really a problem. This is a well-constructed pen. I'm going to give this pen a 10 on 10. In terms of the nib, just an absolutely buttery smooth italic stub. I'm going to give this nib 10 on 10. In terms of value, I forget what I paid this pen, but it can't be more than $50, I don't think. And let me tell you, it's worth every penny. Again, 10 on 10. Is this a go-to pen for me? It is now. I just forgotten what these things can do. So caught up in all the novelties of Jinao and Wing Sung and Mahjong, and we forget about Twsbi, or at least I did. So is it a go-to? Absolutely. So a perfect 10 on 10 for this Twsbi. I love it. I'm going to be using it this week and enjoying it. There you have it. Happy Labor Day if you're Canadian. And if not, enjoy the rest of the summer. It's going to end soon. So fountain pen therapy when you can, ladies and gentlemen. It'll help your stress levels. That's guaranteed. Enjoy. And please subscribe and join me in my next video.